All right, guys, I'm going live stream. Taking pictures.
Hello? May I ask what you're doing?
You can stop filming right now. We are not going to allow you to film us on state property. You can stop.
I'm down here.
We're not on state property.
Okay, is there a reason why you're filming the institution?
Yes.
Why?
Because we want to.
Because you want to?
Mm-hmm.
Were you authorized by the Department of Corrections?
Don't need to be authorized.
You're standing on state property
No,
right
I'm not.
now. You are.
No, I'm not. Public easement.
That's
See that road right there?
H-E-R-R-O-N.
This is a public easement. See those utilities right there? That's public. See that sign this guy's posted down there? You posted it on that side.
Is there a reason why you're filming?
Because we want to. We're photographers. That's what we do.
Okay. But we have a public information officer that will allow you to film all you want.
We don't
and
need
authorize
permission.
Everything you do.
We don't need permission.
Why the conflict?
We just, no conflict. You came out to
What
us.
are you going to use the film for?
For my personal use.
Okay, you cannot film inmates without their permission.
But I am.
Do you have their permission?
Don't need it.
Do you have their written permission?
Don't
to
need
film
it.
Each one of them?
Don't need it.
Do you have my permission?
Don't need yours. You're being audio and video
and if
recorded.
you're going to put that on any social media, you need my permission.
I do not.
Absolutely not.
And if you're audio recording, that actually is against the law.
No, it's not. Not as long as you're being told.
Did you tell me?
I did.
And I'm not approving you to audio record me.
Okay.
I don't care about your approval.
You guys have a nice day.
Inside OIC.
We're going to walk down here. It's a government vehicle. Sorry, Chris.
Is this just the men's prison?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the female prison is on the other side. I don't know what you guys are so upset about. It's just cameras.
Got rules and policies.
Rules and policies don't apply out here, though. Law applies out here, not rules and policies. Sorry. This is outside your jurisdiction out here.
So that officer, that sergeant over there, got on the radio and said this is not going on, and they're over there to talk.
Yeah, pretty mad. But one basic thing to remember is you cannot trespass the eyes. You know what that means? Whatever I can see from a public easement, I can film. So, sorry you're upset about it. Sorry you don't know what the law is,
Well,
but
I have responsibility to keep this place secure.
understood.
That is
We're not over
why
there.
I'm here.
We're not over
And
there.
when we have people doing something that I don't know what you're doing or why you're doing it.
Well, I just told you what
my
we're doing.
It's my. I need to ask.
Right on.
I need to find out.
You did say
Because I don't know who you are.
Okay.
tell us that we can't film.
No.
Yeah,
I haven't told
actually, you
anything.
did.
You're still filming.
Actually,
You're still filming.
but you came out and you said that
I've
at
asked you
first.
not to, and I asked you to step off our property.
Well, I'm not on your property.
I haven't stepped on your property.
Fire hydrant, utility poles, not put in by the
I'm
prison.
not out here to create conflict.
Well, then why are you here?
Because you could be filming to set up an escape from.
Oh,
our
really?
institution.
Okay.
How do you?
Okay.
He's got jokes.
Did you tell
I
the
have concern.
Did you tell that to the Google car when they drove by?
I have concern.
Did you tell that to the Google car when they drove by? Did you stop them and say, "Hey, you're planning an escape. Don't take pictures here"? You didn't. Okay, thank you.
You guys have a nice day.
It is the walk of shame. Yeah, probably. Well, they can wait. You see, you try to flag down that one cop, and that cop just kept laughing because he knows what we're doing is legal.
This entire situation came down to one simple question. What law was actually being violated? The photographers were standing on public property, yet officials kept insisting they needed permission to record. Permission is not a legal requirement when filming what is plainly visible from a public space. What stood out even more was the claim that taking photos could somehow help someone escape, despite no evidence to support it. Constitutional rights cannot be suspended based on speculation. If no law is being broken, there is no lawful basis for interference. This video comes from the channel Axtel Media. If you support them, leave a 5 in the comments.
Question about it. Officer Peter is fucking tiring ass.
These folks don't feel comfortable with you recording them. Okay, so if you don't mind, could you not record them?
So they pulled her over for a brake light, but they end up searching her vehicle. Had nothing to do with the stop, but they go inside her vehicle because they said they saw something inside the vehicle. Done rambled through all this lady's personal effects for a brake light.
Standing on the sidewalk.
I hope you ain't planting nothing up in there.
I'm sorry?
I hope you didn't plant nothing in their vehicle.
So, do you know this female?
I don't answer questions.
Oh, okay. You were to ask me.
Yep, so do.
I don't mind if you want to, but I'm going to ask you to step up right there.
Which you said all the way to the sign?
Yes, next to the sign.
You crazy as hell.
No, sir.
This far enough right here.
Sir, I don't mind if you record. I'm going to ask you to step up to that sign because I have to be standing right here.
I haven't said a word until you came. Now you escalating shit right now. What's your name and badge number?
Officer Peter, 323.
Why do I have to go all the way by the sign?
Because it's the same reason
I'm not bothering you. All right, I'm walking this way then. Have you heard of the First Amendment?
So these people don't feel comfortable with you recording.
And so what is your job to do in this situation?
Protect these people?
Your job is to inform them of my rights.
Okay, but they don't want you to record them.
So are you a law enforcement or are you feelings enforcement?
I'm sorry?
Are you law enforcement or are you in feelings enforcement?
Okay. Do you not think that what people have going on matters?
Does what they're got going on trump my rights?
So you just don't care about what people think or feel?
Do their feelings trump my rights?
I'm asking you a question. You haven't answered my question yet.
I don't answer questions.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, in that case, sit tight here for me.
Are you about to go solicit a trespass?
She's asking you to leave their property.
You asking me to leave, ma'am? What's the reason?
This business can ask any person to leave. So at this time, I'm going to have to ask you to leave the property. That includes the entire parking lot.
All right.
Thank you.
So you soliciting trespasses today? I got you, Officer Peter.
Thank you.
I will be filing a complaint on your ass,
That's
too.
fine. I just need you to leave the property, though, because they asked you to.
All right, I got you.
That'll be all the way out the parking lot.
I heard what you said.
Okay, I'm waiting for you to do it.
I heard you.
So you have to expedite that process.
I'm leaving the property.
But you don't get to take your time doing it.
I'm leaving the property. You can't tell me how fast I need to walk.
Off the property.
You can't tell me how fast I need to walk.
I'm trying not to.
I'm leaving the property. Heater. I thought your name was Peter, but it's Heater.
Sorry, you missaw it.
Coochie Heater. C Heater. Coochie Heater.
I'm all the way off the property, sir.
I'm leaving.
You're still taking your time, though. You're
I'm leaving.
liable to get a charge if you don't.
I'm leaving.
So leaving normally would.
Why you gotta be a tyrant?
I'm not being a tyrant.
Why you being a tyrant? You are a tyrant, bro. That's why I'm on your ass every fucking night that you out here.
They asked for you.
Every night that you out here, I'm gonna be on your
That's
ass.
fine, but you have to leave the
Cause you are a tyrant. You are a tyrant. Tyrant. You see this shit? You saw the solicited trespass, right? Can I get your name and badge number?
I hear you, man.
Name and badge number.
Okay, you can ask that, but you need to leave the
I'm leaving the property. I just need name and badge numbers of everybody that solicited this trespass.
You need to keep moving so you don't
I'm
get
leaving the
stop.
property.
Okay,
Where's
but
the
you don't get
property
stop.
line at?
And the grass. So you need to walk all the way over.
Why are you trying to intimidate
I'm
me?
making sure that you leave the property.
Is your body cam on?
Yes, it is. Thank you for
You
continuing.
a tyrant,
All the
bro.
way off.
Every time a camera appeared, the focus shifted away from the officers doing their jobs and towards stopping the recording itself. The officer could point to people feeling uncomfortable, but discomfort is not a criminal offense. He could point to complaints, but complaints alone do not erase constitutional protections. Time and time again, the same question remained: what law was actually being violated? Accountability requires more than authority. It requires a lawful justification for every action taken.
You see what that first line says?
Okay, yeah. I told you, sir, I know the rights that you have. I just want you to go down and speak to the first floor. They can spray
No,
it to
and
you.
I was.
Yeah.
I was on my way there, but
Right.
I'm not gonna rush. You know what I mean?
Hey, how's it going? Listen, so their policy is you can't record in
You're
here.
NYP now? You're NYPD now?
Always been. Listen,
No.
you have to leave because
Oh, I
you're
know
not allowed
you.
to record in here.
You wanna read their policies?
Their policies that you cannot record in
The
here.
first
and their
line.
Their staff is asking us to
Oh, I
remove you,
remember you.
and they. I don't remember you. I don't know.
I remember you.
Oh, that's nice. I hope you like me. Time to go. All right.
Why would I need to leave? I have a right to be here and I'm conducting business.
No, you're not conducting business. And the
I
thing
am.
is that you have to go through.
Read the policy. Right there. I'm handing it to you.
Told me.
Who is he?
The security guard, the head security guard said that you need to leave, and they have a right to kick you out.
Photography and photocopying policy, right? I'm gonna read it to you because if you violate my rights, you can't say
They
that
don't want
you didn't
They don't
know.
want you here. That's our job.
It's no
I don't.
negotiation. It's
Yeah.
no.
So you could just ask anybody to leave a public building just because.
Yes.
They want you.
They
What
said
if I
they've
was-
gotten complaints from every staff member on every single floor that you're recording them and you're being a nuisance, and you're not allowed to do that inside
How
the
am I being a
library.
nuisance?
You have to leave.
How am I being a
You are recording them,
nuisance?
and you are not allowed to do that inside.
So
the
photography
yes
is
or
a
no?
nuisance?
Sir,
Can I speak to your supervisor,
you
please?
can't. They can't record in here, right? You willing to? Nope. All right.
Read this. Handheld cameras are permitted.
Listen.
First
you
line.
have to
Handheld
leave.
cameras are permitted. This is their rules.
You have to.
Why?
Why? Because you are not allowed.
What crime am I
You're not
committing?
part of any media. You do not have prior permission to record in here. You now have to leave.
I
so
do
you
have
want
permission.
To step out civilly,
I wanna
or
speak
you
to your
wanna make this-
supervisor.
No problem. He's going to
Call
tell you
him.
the same thing.
No,
I'm
he's not.
Gonna tell you.
He's going to honor his oath to the Constitution.
Let's make a bet.
I don't want to deal with you because I already got you on camera,
Go ahead.
cursing
Change it.
me
It's
out,
4-3-1.
so I don't want to deal
haven't
with you.
cursed once.
I don't want to deal with you. I'd rather
No
deal with somebody that I never had contact with. Because right
You
now
never
it seems like
had
retaliation. You didn't investigate at all. You didn't do no investigation. You just went off of his
This
word,
guy
right?
wants you to respond here.
Why are you asking me to leave a public place I have a right to
They want
be?
you to leave, so you gotta leave.
Okay, what if they wanted me to smack myself? I gotta smack myself?
No, that's different.
Right. I have a right to be here just like everybody else. I'm not being disorderly. I'm walking around peacefully recording. The public workers.
Listen, my lieutenant's on
Can
the
I
way.
can I
He's
record
gonna
you?
explain-
Can I
Yes,
record
you have every
you? So
right
why
to
can't I
record
record
me.
the city workers?
They're not city workers.
They
They're
work-
they're
New York
library
is
workers.
funded.
They're security guards.
The public library is
We are
funded by
police
tax
department. You
dollars.
record me all you want.
I can record government workers in the
can't
course of their
record
duty.
inside here.
Read
No.
case law. You need to read case
Why?
law because
No.
you enforce the law.
My job right now
Do
is to
your
get
job.
you out of this building.
Why? What crime did I
Because
commit?
They don't want you in here.
Why would they
you're
ask me to
being
leave?
disorderly. You're being
How?
a nuisance, and now you have other people watching.
How am I being a nuisance? How?
You were
By
refusing
simply
to
recording?
leave. They asked you to stop recording.
They never
multiple
asked me to leave.
times.
They never asked me
Really?
to leave.
Because I can ask him, and he can say the opposite.
I have on camera. Have you guys ever asked me to leave since I've been here? Have you asked me to leave? Have you asked me to leave since I've been here? Nope. First thing they said when I came in the building was you could record.
Listen, you can hang out here, wait. You don't
I'm
need to
gonna
argue
wait
it.
for your
My lieutenant-
supervisor.
My lieutenant's going to be here.
Why not
okay?
honor your oath? Why not protect my
I'm
rights?
honoring my oath. and
I'm in a
these
public
people-
building.
These nice men called me here, and they called us to escort you out of this building, and that's as far
Why
as I'm
would you-
concerned with
why would
today.
you escort me
We
out
don't
the
need to
building?
continue any more conversation.
You escort me out if
You
I'm
want-
being disorderly, if
Yeah.
I'm somewhere I'm not supposed to be, if I'm impeding
They
business.
Said that they
me,
said you were not allowed to record.
Can I
don't
finish
work
my
for this
sentence?
building, and quite
Can I finish my
honestly,
sentence?
I work with people in New York, and that's what they've asked
Right,
me to
you
do
work
here
for me.
today.
You work for me.
I also work for them.
You work for
So
me.
you understand that, right?
And they're not exercising their rights. I am.
Yeah, no,
Peacefully.
They are peacefully asking us to escort you out.
For what crime?
You're not allowed to record in here.
He just said I was. And it says right here on their policies.
Because he
Read their
He
policies.
actually just said you weren't allowed to record in
He
here.
doesn't know what he's talking about.
Listen, he's the head security
Read-
guard as far as I'm
read the
concerned.
policy.
And we were asked to escort you
Read
out.
their policy.
I'm not. I don't need to read their policy. I don't.
So I'm not
I don't
violating their
abide by
policy.
the
So why would you
library
ask me to
rules.
leave?
I abide by what the security
And I'm not
guards
breaking
say.
the law.
Listen, this is a civil matter, and
I don't want to talk to you no more
lieutenant's
because
on his way. No
this is
problem.
retaliation. You're trying to retaliate against me
Retaliate for what?
because I recorded you before. So
I don't remember you ever.
I remember you. I remember you. You work at Midtown South, right?
It's on my press bar.
Yeah, I didn't even look at that. I already know.
It's right here.
Mm-hmm. If I was somewhere I'm not supposed to be, if I was cursing people, if I was being disorderly,
Listen, I'm just here to escort
every
you
time
out
I
because
talk,
they
you
asked
cut me off.
Listen, like you said, you
Me
don't wanna
simply
speak, then don't
recording,
speak.
me recording is not a disorder. Is not a disturbance.
You're being a disturbance to these people. They
How?
ask you to leave. I don't know.
Because
Listen,
they
I
don't
wasn't
like
here
what I'm
all day.
doing. What if they didn't like my
I don't
shirt?
really-
What if they didn't like my religion? They're gonna
Why
escort
is
me out
your
of a public
religion getting
building
involved? This is
because
just
this is
about
a
you recording
right.
inside
It's
the
called
library.
it's called freedom of religion. So if I was
And
praying
the staff
here,
has asked you to leave.
ma'am,
I don't know what more you want me to say
if I
or
was
do.
praying in this library and they didn't like that I was my religion, they wanted me out because I was praying. You gonna enforce their feelings, or do I have freedom of religion?
Are you praying right now?
I wanted to.
So
I came to this library for
go
multiple
ahead and
reasons.
pray.
You gonna ask me to leave while I'm praying because they don't like my religion?
What is going on right here? We didn't find you praying.
I'm
You're here
going to pray
recording
before I
people.
leave. I came here to conduct
Listen,
business.
the only way
I
I'm
came
leaving-
here to utilize the library for its purposes.
The only way I'm leaving here right now is if my lieutenant tells me you can stay.
Why wouldn't I be able to stay? I'm not
That's it.
being disorderly. All I'm doing is walking around quietly recording the New York City public workers, which I have a right to do. I can record the government while you're at work.
You'll see what my lieutenant says, okay? How about that? Deal? And then
Sure,
if
that's
you
why I
think
asked
you're
for him.
good- And if you're good to stay, then I'll leave.
The
No problem.
Constitution and the law says I'm okay.
Constitution has
What
nothing
you
to do
swore an
with
oath
this
to do.
library. No.
What does the Constitution have to do with?
Business.
Does the Constitution have to do with your job?
Oh. This is.
Does the
They just asked you
Constitution have to
leave.
do with your
Well,
job?
this has nothing to do with the Constitution. This
It
is
does for
just
me.
us asking
It
you
does
to
for
leave
me.
Because they said you're being disorderly, and they're not comfortable with you recording
Do you
inside
wanna-
here, and they said that you're not allowed to record inside here. We don't
Read
have
their
to.
policies. Read it. Read the first line. Read the first bulletin.
They just gave this to me. That last bullet point says
Let me
no
see.
photographs of the staff, other researchers, or certain reading rooms may be taken.
That's what.
Okay,
they're
they work for the
about.
government. There's case law that I can
doesn't
record
matter.
It
them.
That's
doesn't
part of their
matter.
policy,
That's what we're
and they
here
don't
to
wanna be
explain to you. They
recorded.
said that the staff members don't want you recording.
Okay,
them.
I'm still not committing a crime. I have a right to be in a public
And they
building.
have the right to escort you out,
Why would they do that if I'm conducting business?
but you're not anymore. They're asking you to
I
stop.
am though, because I still have to
If you
file
wanna stay in
complaints.
this- if you wanna stay in
I
this
still have to
library,
file
you have to
complaints.
stop, though.
I still have to
not-
file complaints, and I still have to do a FOIA request.
You want,
And I still want to pray before I leave.
how do you file a complaint?
On the first floor.
First. Do you want to go to the first floor?
I was going there before you guys came.
Well, listen, I have no problem you filing a complaint.
If I was committing a crime, then you have a right to escort me out.
They're just
This
trying
is a
to
public
enforce their
building.
policy.
Yes.
This
You
is
cannot put
literally
policy
what's
over
showing it
law.
to you.
You cannot put policy over law. What if the policy said no black people? You want to enforce that?
That's
You
not
can't
their
put policy over law.
That's not going to happen.
The
and that's
government
not their
can't make
policy.
the government
Listen,
can't
you
make
wanna
policies
a-
that
you
violate the
wanna
law
make- you wanna
or
go
the
make a complaint right
Constitution.
now? 'Cause we'll walk down
Yeah, I'm
with you.
going
Come on.
there. You put policy over law? Since when? Where's your lieutenant at so I can speak to him?
He's on his way. He's on another job.
He probably has more pressing matters than somebody exercising their rights in a public building. Listen, what? Are you gonna honor your oath?
It is what it is. I'm
So what
honoring
is
my
it?
oath. They
No,
asked
it's
me to
not.
escort you out.
Let me ask you a
Here,
question.
You violated their policy.
Let me
yes
ask you
or
a
no?
question. Can you put that
Yes
policy
or
over the
no?
law?
Did you not violate their policy that's right here? Circled
What's
and
higher,
drawn for
that
you?
policy or their law?
This is their right. This is their building. This is their
This is our
establishment.
building. It's the people's
This is
building.
their establishment,
It's a
and
people's
they have a
building.
right to escort
It's
you
a
out.
public
now, I'm
building.
here to do this civilly,
I pay
and I don't wanna
taxes to
force
be in
you
this
out of here,
building.
okay? My lieutenant's pulling up. Is that him right there? No,
Well, he
that's
could
not
come
him.
find me.
That's not him. That's traffic with the lights on.
You put policy over law?
I'm putting them right now.
Of course you do.
This is my job.
Of course you do.
This is
Of
what
course
I'm
you-
here for.
your job is to
Do you
enforce the
wanna
law.
Do you want to make a complaint?
Your job is to enforce the
Do you wanna
law.
make a
Is there a law
complaint?
being broken right
Do you
now?
want to come?
What law am I breaking?
Do you want to make a complaint?
Yeah,
while we wait
don't.
for my
Yeah, avoid that
lieutenant?
question.
Come on.
Avoid that question. What law am I
I've
breaking?
already answered you multiple times.
What
You're
law am
being
I breaking?
disorderly. You're not
How?
under arrest. You are not
How am I
under
being
arrest.
disorderly, ma'am?
Because you're violating
I'm recording?
their policy.
Photography
right here,
isn't a
right
crime
here.
in
Look,
public.
No photographs of the staff, other
Photography
researchers,
isn't
or
a
certain
crime
reading
in
rooms
public,
may be taken.
and you can't
went
turn
around
photography into.
Why just show us that piece
You
of
can't
paper?
turn
Now that
photography
now that
into
we
a
pointed
crime.
that out, now it doesn't
You
matter.
can't
Now
to
that
show
piece
you
of paper
how
means nothing.
because I record in libraries all over the city.
You're contradicting
Because I have the right
yourself.
to.
You're contradicting yourself.
No, I'm not. I'm
you are.
following the law.
Yes, you are.
The
This is
law
not
that
it.
you swore to protect. You enforce the law. You enforce
what we're
policies.
doing.
So
That's
what
we're
law
doing.
am I
We're doing our
breaking?
job.
What law
You're
am I
being
breaking?
disorderly.
How? By
Oh, look,
recording?
lieutenant is right here.
Okay. Is he going to help me file my complaint?
He keeps saying he's violating his rights, that we're violating his rights because he's clearly breaking their policy that says no photographs of the staff, other researchers, or certain reading rooms may be taken. And he's saying we're violating his constitutional right that he's allowed to record in here, and their policy doesn't matter. And he requested you because
you
we're
doing?
violating his rights.
All right.
Or this is what I said. I said you can't put their library policy over the law. I'm not breaking the law, which means I have a right to be here. It's a public building.
Okay.
My taxes fund this building. Do I not have a right to be here?
Okay. The representatives at the library doesn't want your location.
Why? Because I'm exercising my rights in public.
You have to
I'm conducting business in this building, and once I finish my business, I was going to leave.
I know they don't want you here anymore.
I have to file a complaint. I have the right to redress my government.
I know, but you have to do that. You can probably file a complaint outside, but you have to leave. They don't want you here.
Am I breaking the law?
Well,
Nobody asked me to leave. You guys are the first person that came up to me.
you have to leave.
So if I don't leave, I'm going to get arrested?
Well, yeah.
I need to hear you say that. If I don't leave this building, what's going to happen?
They're going to prosecute you.
You're going to arrest me?
No, the New York City Public Library is going to prosecute you.
Okay, so I have a reasonable amount of time to leave, don't I?
Well, actually, can you please leave?
Okay, I can't leave through that way. I got to leave through this way.
Which way? That way?
And I still need the information that I came here to get.
I'll give you
Are you going to help me with that?
Yep. Whatever you need outside.
All right. I need all your cards
Yeah, cool.
and all of your names. So you're saying that you can just trespass people from public for no crime?
They don't
No
want
crime.
location.
No crime. It doesn't matter what they want. I'm not breaking the
You
law.
have to leave, sir.
You going to help me get my
I'll help you outside,
information?
absolutely.
So you're just going to violate my rights over a policy, right? It's a public building, right?
It's New York City Public Library. But you still gotta
Right.
follow
New
the
York
rules.
City Public Library.
Correct.
I have to follow the law.
You still have to follow their rules.
What if they had a rule that said no black people? You going to enforce that?
Listen.
You can't put that over the law, and you can't
Guess
put that
what?
over the
They call
Constitution.
911, guess what?
Do I not have a right to record in public
Which
buildings?
information do you need, sir?
I need to file a complaint. I need all of your cards.
Okay. What's the complaint? You said you want to file a complaint. What's the complaint?
Sure do.
Okay, what's the complaint? New York City Public Library?
Yep. And the Securitas, too.
Okay.
And I need all their names.
My name is Lieutenant Fontaine.
I need your card, please.
All right, I'll give my name right here. F-O-N-T-A-I-N-E.
Okay.
You want to write it down?
No, I want your card.
Okay. You,
I want to know who's violating my right there today.
you want to know who's violating your
Yeah.
rights? Okay.
Because you don't put policy over the Constitution. I have a constitutional right to record in public. Many case laws have stated that. Supreme Court has ruled that.
No problem.
I know you don't give a f***. It is what it is. I need your card, ma'am.
All right, here you go.
Am I trespassed from this building?
Now you are. If you go back inside.
Am I
so you
trespassed? I'm coming back tomorrow. How long?
Tomorrow.
So how? I need a trespass. I need a trespass notice. I'll be back tomorrow.
The entire justification for removing him came down to one argument. Library staff did not want to be recorded. Public access to a taxpayer-funded facility cannot depend on whether officials approve of protected activity. Throughout the interaction, employees repeatedly defended a policy while avoiding the central question of what actual law was being enforced. Rights are not suspended by internal rules, and when policy starts taking priority over the law itself, public accountability becomes essential.
Is it not a constitutionally protected right to be able to film? Is it not a constitutionally protected right to be able to film? No, Constitution, not the statutes, the Constitution that supersedes it. So you're saying video recording entices people to drive recklessly? Gotcha. I guess if there was a big crowd or something going on here.
That's what we're trying to, like, for the weeks there was 100 people out here, people doing donuts out here, hitting the median.
Yeah, people being I was just riding my skateboard through and I found a shady spot to stand, so I came over here and chilled in my shady spot. Anybody being yet today, or they see you guys and don't be today?
Well, this helps us sit here. People running red lights.
Sure. Ever enforced any sound ordinances, like vehicle bass and loud audio belts and stuff like that, or never really messed with it?
There's a statute for
Sure.
You write them for
But like radio stuff, aftermarket radio stuff, ever mess with it? Or
It just changed. You're allowed to have the radio now.
really, I heard the statute saying the other way, saying if it was heard within a certain amount of feet, they were allowed to like.
You're right. It did change back that way, 25 feet.
Right.
It's not a private jet. You're there. It's private property.
Is this not public property?
Sorry?
Is this not public property?
Private event. The mall owns all this.
The mall owns this property where I'm standing right here.
The sidewalk.
Makes sense. So you're saying you can't film from the grass, you can't film from the sidewalk?
We're not going to be able to stand here and watch. Alright? We're also, I need to let you guys know, on October 1st, a new law went into effect that spectating this is actually a criminal citation.
What's your name and badge number?
Officer Strigo.E1753.
Okay.
So we're not going to be able to stand here and watch. Otherwise, it is a citation. This is the warning for right now. And then everything else is just going to be a citation.
Is this a lawful order for standing on a street corner?
And you are videotaping the cars coming out of here.
No, sir, I'm recording you.
Right now you are.
Uh-huh.
You are also recording people that are coming out. We've been watching you from there.
I was recording your officer go over and pull somebody over.
You're also recording cars that are coming in. So this is the statute. If you want to take a picture of that.
Is this a lawful order?
It is. This went into effect October 1st.
Okay. Is the First Amendment Constitution to press not a legal thing anymore?
This is prohibits the person from spectating the purpose of filming or recording. That is what you're doing.
For sure.
Right now I'm doing just a warning. Okay? I need you guys to leave here. Otherwise we will come back and we will issue citations.
And this is a Florida statute, correct? Sir, I'm asking you a question.
There you go. That's for you.
Thank you, sir.
That up. That's for you. That's for you. That is for you. October 1st. State statutes have changed. Now we're in an exhibition and there's no filming out here. Anybody that is out here filming is right here educating right now for warning. We issue evidence on page. Okay? Anybody else want some information? You got it, right?
Yes, sir. What's your badge number, officer? Happy?
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. You're totally good. I'm trying to move it out of the way.
You like
Awesome.
an ID?
Sure, if you have one.
Yeah, quick question.
Actually has to take place for it to be
Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
one of these.
So this is the description of what it is, okay? Why this is considered, this is the definition of like a race, an exhibition, all of those things, okay? And why, it didn't really highlight well, but why out here filming is now against the law that went into effect October 1st. So we're just trying to be out here educated.
Do you mind if
we
I
don't want to issue tickets.
Sure. Do you mind if I ask a question when you get a sec? Go ahead.
Where is anybody doing any of the things listed here?
So as they're coming out, they start chirping tires, they start squealing, they're doing burnouts.
I mean, I'm not here for that. I'm just here
I'm educating right now.
No, yeah, I got you.
I want to be on the level with you guys because I don't want you guys to get tickets. It's not
I've
worth it.
already gotten one, believe it or not.
Yeah,
So
I
don't
don't
worry
want you to have
about
a
it.
ticket. So that's
My question to you: constitutionally protected activity, First Amendment press, freedom of press, not able to record whatever you want
It's
to.
not about the recording, it's about being there. That's the problem.
No, you're on public property. Are we not on a sidewalk?
Spectating of any kind is
That's why I passed out the information to you.
Yeah.
But
I'm not recording any. I don't care to record any cars. I'm sitting here hanging out in the shade.
prove that took place and that you were there for that reason.
Understand it. I just know.
Unfortunately, now everything's
So-
over online, so
Hear me out for 2 seconds. Hear me out for 2 seconds. This is a Florida statute. The Constitution says that you have freedom of press.
So they're just going to issue
So that
tickets
supersedes it, and that's
after
what I'm curious
all.
about.
Just want to educate, so we're all on the same page.
I appreciate it, man.
Okay?
Thank you.
Have a good one.
I'm pretty sure they're going to come back if we continue to see it. All
Am
right?
I able to film cars that are leaving slowly? I mean,
So here's my suggestion. Maybe just a little further in there. Okay? That's why. Because the reason being is that we're going to get somebody hurt out here. Okay? Somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody's going to lose control. They're going to slam into a pedestrian. They're going to slam into another car. That's happening.
I'm not trying to egg anybody on or anything like that.
But you've seen the videos out here.
Little video.
He takes the videos. What do you mean?
I almost tripped over your skateboard.
You saw me moving it out of the way when
the little phone videos.
Yeah.
I do movies.
It's for everybody's safety. That's all. Once
Yeah,
again, that's why we're out here educated. We want to make sure everybody's safe. That's all. And once again, trust me, I love cars. I'm a car guy.
Yeah,
They're my favorite thing in the whole wide world. But once again, we're out here doing a job. And
What do you
we try to
drive?
Educate.
I get it.
Okay.
What do you drive?
I drive a Subaru.
Subaru. Nice.
So I mean, it's not a W. It's just.
It's still Subaru.
Yeah.
It's still an enthusiast. Still got all-wheel drive, I think. That's what matters, man.
It's got to be as paid.
Forget debt. That's no good.
That's all it's got to be is paid. So, like I said, we're just out here educating. We are going to be on here. If you guys got questions, you let us know.
Thank
okay?
you, man. Have a good
All right.
one.
The only activity taking place was a man standing in public with a camera. Yet instead of identifying an actual violation of law, the entire discussion kept circling back to the issue of recording in public. Constitutional rights do not require permission from government officials, and they do not disappear simply because a new policy or ordinance makes someone uncomfortable. When lawful filming becomes the focus of enforcement, people have every reason to question whether the law is being applied as intended or being used to discourage public oversight. We produced this video to encourage awareness of legal rights and calm responses, and we do not promote confrontational conduct.
These folks don't feel comfortable with you recording them. Okay, so if you don't mind, could you not?
YouTube thinks you'll love the video on the screen. Click to watch now.
The government can't make policies that violate the law or the Constitution.
Last but certainly not least, I would like to extend our heartfelt thanks to the behind-the-scenes team who worked for months on these videos to make them possible.